With Jan Åke Jonsson, who's Managing Director of Saab, well, GM has now filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. How's Saab affected by this?
Well, Saab Automobile is not included in this filing. So here at Saab, we continue our focus on reorganizing the company.
Well, you began that legal reorganization earlier this year. What progress have you made?
The progress so far is 100% in accordance with our plan. We're going through the various steps of the reorganization, which means, of course, balancing our resources versus the demand we see in the marketplace, as well as structuring ourselves for the future properly. And in addition to that, we work on our financing of the company going forward, in particular regarding the product development program, and then, of course, to find a new owner for Saab Automobile.
Yes, crucially, you need new investors. What are the developments there?
We're making good progress. The interest as it relates to the number of parties that we have talked to is very high, and we're trying now to narrow it down to a couple that we will proceed with in terms of hopefully signing an agreement by the end of June.
What kind of investor are you seeking?
Well, there are a lot of speculations, of course, of who they are, and the only thing I can say is that we're looking, of course, for financially strong companies that have a long-term interest in Saab Automobile, as well as companies where Saab actually is a good fit. In other words, that we can add value into whatever organization we're talking about.
Do you have a date in mind? When do you hope to make an announcement?
Well, we're coming close to a couple of them, and we hope to select one of the alternatives, and within a couple of weeks we should be ready to announce who they are.
Now, almost as important as the new investors are new models. Do you have those new models, and are you ready to announce them and put them into production?
Well, the work with the new models continues as planned, and within the next 18 months we will launch 4 new models, where the 93X is the first model out this summer.
It's been pretty hard times for anyone who's in the motor industry over the last few months. What's it been like here at Saab?
Well, I think in general it's been pretty okay. We continue to execute our plan. We're very focused on the task at hand, and of course the support from our employees, from our dealers, from suppliers has been enormous, and is of course essential in terms of making this into a success story.